Hi, future Dylan. Hi, class. Today, we're going to be learning about chords. Chords are groupings of notes that are played at the same time, and they create something that sounds like this. Those three chords are examples of what we're going to be learning today. Now, I'm here to just give you a little bit of advice before we move on to the practice videos. Remember, take your time, have patience with yourself, and remember to always keep trying. Remember what I said last week. If you are trying, you are succeeding to me. If you are giving it your best, you have an A+ from me. So, give it your best and rock on. Okay, first things first, we're going to be learning the G chord. Now, the G chord is located 3 frets down from the top of the guitar, so closest to the top, so the tuning pegs. There are a bunch of copper sections on the neck of the guitar, and those count as 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and so on. So we're going to go 3 down. You'll see on my picture, you could probably find out, but we're going to be on the high E string, or the last of the clear strings. So the last of the plastic strings. It's also going to be the thinnest, or it could be the thinnest on your guitar. Now, we're going to press that down, and it's going to sound like something like this. Okay, so I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and we're all going to strum this chord. Ready? 3, 2, 1, strum. Perfect. The next chord we're going to be doing is G7. So it's going to be on the 1st fret of our guitar neck. And just like the G chord, it's on the same string that we just strummed on the G chord. So we're just going to move our finger up to the top of the neck on our 1st fret. And it's going to sound something like this. Now, I'm going to count down again, and we're going to all play G7. 3, 2, 1, strum. Perfect. Our next chord is going to be C. Now, C is also on the 1st fret, but it's going to be on a different string. It's actually 1 string up for those who are right-handed, and 1 string down for those who are left-handed. It's going to be in the middle of the 2 clear strings that we have been playing. So it's going to be on our B string, our bye string. So goodbye, Earl, remember? So we press that down. It's going to be a little tricky because we don't want to block the last string. Because if we block the last string, it's going to sound something like this. Instead of, we want that sound. So make sure that we're focusing on where our strings are going and where our fingers are going. And we're going to strum like this, and it'll sound like this. Perfect. So I'm going to count down again. Use your tight fingers. Make sure that it's pressed down really nice. It might be a little bit challenging, but I know you can do it. I'm going to count down to 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, strum. Perfect. Okay, and last but not least, probably the most challenging chord is going to be our F chord. Now, the F chord features both the strings of the B and the E strings, the one that we've been playing on this whole time for all the chords that we've been learning. But it also features us pressing down both where we would put our finger for the C and for our G7. And we're kind of pressing down on both strings at the same time, both on the 1st fret. Now you can see on my picture that I'm putting a lot of pressure on the fingers so that both of them can ring out. But I'm not blocking the top one. I'm making sure that I'm just touching the bottom 2 strings, so the last 2 clear strings. And it'll sound something like this. There we go. That's our F chord. So together, remember, tight fingers, make sure that we're pressing down, believe in yourself. We're going to strum together in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And there's our F chord. What we're going to be doing next is we're going to be strumming to a beat pattern that I made, and we're going to follow some specific rhythms that I have set up. Now, the instruction, I promise, will be helpful and will help you succeed. So pay attention and do your best. Thank you.